Hey air signs, hope I've caught y'all well. It's Kay here. Right then you guys, we're going to be doing your mid-months. These are resonating between the 12th and 21st of August 2017. Let's start then. I'm going to start with Libra today. So let's jump straight in. What are the energies surrounding Libra for mid-August? 12th today till the 21st. Mid-August, starting with Libra, doing the air signs. What's going on with Libra? Mid-August. Libra. 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 All my readings are Sun, Moon and Rising, you guys. First card out, the Chariot. Card of Cancer. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Earth quality, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have got the King of Cups. Usually a literal person, not paying too much attention to gender. But Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. I've also got the Moon in the reverse, again, Cancer. And the Devil, card of Capricorn. Let's see, what was that? The Four of Swords in the reverse, Libra. Okay, some flipped. The Nine of Swords and the 10 in the reverse. The Knight of Cups in the reverse. And finally, the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh dear. Let's throw a couple of romance angels before I get jump started and jump in. Give your relationship a chance. Yes, Punya, this is for Libra. And very soon. So straight away, Libra. Either you or someone else is a little bit pissed about money. Thing is, I've got the Devil in the right way of position. And this guy talks about naughty things, addictions, three-way situations, naughty things. And he's in the right way of position, so this is what you're engulfed in mid-month, you guys. Sorry to say. Stay tuned and we'll see if we can get some advice on this. That is how I read. I don't just tell you what shit's coming. I try and guide you out of it if I can. And forewarned is forearmed. I always say that. The only reason why I think this may be some sort of issue with money is because I've got the King of Pentacles in the reverse underneath. And this is like selfish, greedy behaviour. I'm feeling like a spendthrift energy with this, if I'm perfectly honest. The thing is with the Chariot and the Knight of Pentacles, it's like, don't get me wrong, you're on the right path, slow moving offers, things like that, possibly of money. Maybe there's some money gone, someone's trying to pay it back slowly, whether that's you or someone else. Or spent money that you shouldn't have spent, and you're trying to sort of rectify this, but it's a slow progress. And I've got the King of Cups here, okay, and this guy usually represents unconditional love, and the thing is, I think someone's naughty behaviour's coming out in the wash this mid-month, at least, Libra. And I think that's where the nightmare starts, as the Nine of Swords depicts. And this is that sort of what I'm seeing here with the Moon in the reverse. This shit's coming out. Someone is going to realise that someone else, I'm going to say it, has got an addiction to something. Something that's costing a lot of money. Or something that has cost a lot of money. Or this could just be a big purchase that you couldn't afford to make, and now you're trying to rectify this, but it's a slow progress with the Knight of Pentacles, especially if you're single. This is like you're spending money willy-nilly, and then shit, bills are coming in, how am I going to pay them? Making small, slow offers is what I'm seeing here to rectify it. Either way, I think this shit's coming out in the wash at mid-month anyway, for some of you. And then the Four of Swords in the reverse, I'm seeing progress. Trying to lay this shit to rest, but I'm seeing a bit of a struggle. And Nightmare card with the 9 of Swords. Up at night, anxiety, sleepless nights, worrying a lot. Not being able to fully heal from this. You know, it's causing a lot of grief. And then the Knight of Cups in the reverse. There's a bit of jealous behaviour going on as well. Possibly concerning an earth sign, Taurus. I mean, I've got 2 kings here. One's in the upright, one's reversed. I would definitely say, for those involved with water signs, for Libras involved with water signs, I would say this could be more emotional. If either you or them has found out about a 3-way situation, or someone's told someone about a 3-way situation, this is making a slow moving offer to rectify it. Maybe you veered off path, maybe you know this, maybe you're trying to rectify it and make amends for a mistake made here. For those that are involved with earth signs, however, I'm seeing this playing out a little bit differently. If you're involved with an earth sign and either you or them have been spending willy-nilly, someone's getting caught and someone's gonna get absolutely petrified of being found out. But they're going to get found out anyway. Whether it's a 3-way situation or some sort of addiction, gambling, drinking, spendthrift, whatever it is. Someone's getting caught out here. And even though the Knight of Cups is depicting jealousy, I'm not really drawn to use the word jealousy. I'm more drawn to sort of, in a way it is. So how can you go about spending all that money when I can't? Or I could have used that money better elsewhere. That sort of jealousy, if you get me. This is either you or them with this kind of attitude. But the overall sort of ruling for this Libra is give your relationship a chance. I feel like if you're involved with water signs, I feel like for some of you, you could be trying to give someone a chance, possibly after being involved in a 3-way situation. Either you or them in a 3-way situation, you're trying to rectify it now. I feel like you're trying to take another look at it and give it a chance. Or they are. But this card's for you. Give your relationship a chance. This is for you. So if they're coming back to you, possibly with the tail between the legs, trying to eat a bit of humble pie, this is you sort of accepting, I think. This is them trying to give it a chance. This is you going back to them and them accepting it. And then with the very soon card, you know, I mean, this card does read clearly to decide what you want, so it comes to you now. So if you want to give it a chance, you need to make that choice. You need to make that decision. For those Librans that are involved with earth signs, you're going to have to eat, either you or them are going to have to eat, someone has got to eat a lot of humble pie here. Someone has really got to eat a lot of humble pie and accept faults. I don't feel like this devil is anything overly, could be a 3-way situation, but it's more like an addiction. Could be a case of someone just doesn't want to give up their playboy or playgirl lifestyle, the party lifestyle. Someone wants commitment and it's not coming. Someone's getting greedy, someone's getting selfish, and it's sort of like, I feel like it's a nightmare for you. You're trying to heal from it, but you can't. And I feel like this is you trying to give it a chance, but very soon you may need to decide to walk away. If you're dealing with earth, I feel like water's a bit more promising mid-month for August than earth for Libras. If you're partnered, like either long-term partnered or married to an earth sign Libra, either you or them are going to be hitting a serious brick wall mid-month because someone's getting caught out for some naughty stuff. I mean, I'm not going to outrule 3-way situations, but I'm leading, because this devil sat over this king in the reverse, I'm leading more towards spendthrift sort of energy. Someone's getting caught out, someone's going to hit the fucking roof. Shit's hitting the fan. Libra, unfortunately. And I feel like the way to rectify this is through unconditional love, make a slow moving offer to repay. either you or them, or you to accept it if it's them. I feel like if it's you that's done this and they find out, you need to, out of unconditional love, make a slow moving offer to repay. I feel like that's what needs to happen now. Especially if it's a big purchase that's just gone. And that's sort of the energies surrounding mid-month that I've got for Libra here. Not brilliant, you guys. I'm gonna admit it's not brilliant, but it's not overly dire either. Like I say, I just feel like the best thing you guys can do in this situation is someone's getting caught out either way from what I'm seeing. If either you or them have been up to no good. Bear in mind, this can't resonate for everyone, so please don't flood my comments with that doesn't resonate, my marriage is solid, One, this time hasn't passed yet. You're going to comment it after the 21st. And two, this doesn't resonate for everyone. So I can't possibly hit out to millions and millions of Libras. It's just not possible. These are the messages for those that it resonates with, for those that know something's going on. Okay? So yeah, that's what I've got for Libra. Right, I'm moving on to Gemini. I see we've got a few Geminis in here. Give us a shout out, you lot. If any of this has resonated, you want a private reading, something a bit more personal, with channeling if needed, email me, I'll leave that in the description. So, Gemini. What is the energy surrounding Gemini mid-month for August 2017 for Gemini? What's going on with Gemini mid-month? Gemini mid-month for Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising. All my readings for Sun, Moon and Rising. Gemini. Let's take a ganders. 8 of Cups. The 9 of Cups in the reverse. The Page of Cups. The 4 of Wands in the reverse. 6 of Swords in the reverse. The Star in the reverse. Oh gosh. 9 of Pentacles. My Resident Singleton card. Ace of Pentacles. The 9 of Wands. And finally, Strength in the reverse. Okay, you guys, from what I can see here, have gotten burnt. Seems like some of you have had to walk away from someone, possibly a water sign. I've got the Flirt card. I usually see that card when you guys need to lighten up and free yourself. I mean, I've got 3 cups here in the row, the 8, the 9 and the Page. And the thing is, some of you, I'm going to say it, I think some of you have got a water sign walking away from you because of overindulgence, or you're walking away from a water sign because of overindulgence. Either them or you are drinking too much. That's just one side to this 9 of Cups. There's a lot more to it than that. In the reverse, though, it's emotional emptiness, not feeling anything anymore. You can't feel anything anymore. You've like emotionally walked away because something's hidden that you're unaware of. Something's not quite right, Gemini. We have the Moon here. This chap is walking away from these 8 cups in the Moon's direction. He's looking for what's hidden under the surface, as the Moon would depict in the tarot. This is no different. This is walking away from an emotional connection because something's not quite right for you guys, or for them. And if some of you have recently had a water sign break up with them, I'm telling you the reason why. And I don't think some of you are gonna like it. But this is just one message. There is other messages here, okay? But this is just one message for those that have had a water sign. Either you've walked away from a water sign, or they've walked away from you. And the reason why, because someone was far too dramatic and unstable. It's as simple as that. Overindulgence as well. I've got a 4 of Wands in reverse and the 9 of Cups in the reverse. Both quite social cards. When they're in the reverse, it's to a detriment. This is like overindulgence, really. But it's also instability, you know, which is just draining someone's emotions. Draining someone in general, you know, to the point where they can't get away from the drama, or someone's just overly dramatic in general and someone's just can't take it, their energy. Don't get me wrong, this Page of Cups in the right position, so this person's quite confident. Whether it's you or them, there's confidence here, okay? But it's like, someone's not seeing where they're going wrong here. Someone's not seeing how unstable they are. And that's a concern. So yeah, I'm satisfied with saying if some of you have had a water sign walk away from you, that's the reason why. Someone doesn't like someone overindulging and someone being over dramatic, I would say. So they turn their back on it, just see how bad the situation is. I feel like that's what that is. That's why they walked away. See how bad it is. That is what's hidden for them. Otherwise, this is you guys doing this. Walking away from a water sign because there's too much drama. Possibly someone drinks too much and they're just too full on for you to handle. That could be the case. Or you with them, whichever. I've got another message here for you guys though. And I've got the Star in the reverse. And this is like not being balanced enough in order to get your wish. Not fully sort of preparing yourself to go after what it is you're wishing for. And then I've got this next to it, the 9 of Pentacles. It's my Resident Singleton card. And this is being comfortable in your own surroundings. Materialistic and stability-wise. And the Ace of Pentacles, this is like new job offers and new cash coming in, which is great, really. And it's sort of like taking the step into the unknown. The offer's there, but you don't quite see how far it's going to take you. I sort of note there's an arch in this. And it's like you can't really see, other than a little mountain, what's behind it. And it's sort of like, how far away is that mountain that I've got to climb? Yeah, I can walk through that arch, but can I come back, you know? And it's sort of like going into the unknown of doing a bit of hard work in order to sort of accept this offer. I feel like it's new work, but it's going to create some nice stability for you guys. A bit of abundance, materialistically, if you like. And then I've got the 9 of Wands. We have the protection card. And then we have strength in the reverse. So there's a bit of weakness. So some of you could be a little bit pessimistic as to whether or not this new job opportunity is going to pay off in the way that you want it to. Maybe there's a bit of fear around it and you are, you know... I mean, if you look at the card, this guy's got a bandage around his head, a bandage on his arm. He looks drained, and he's like, you know, it looks like like he's fed up. It's like he's returned from battle and he's just sort of exhausted, you know what I mean? And it's like, I don't know how long I can keep doing this, and what the card actually means is protection. I don't know how long I can keep protecting myself because I'm getting weaker and weaker by the day. Some of you could actually have physical ailments that are sort of holding you back physically as well. It's making you slightly weak, and it's a case of, okay, if there's a mountain to climb on the other side of this offer, am I physically capable of doing it? And it's sort of say, listen, it's a good offer, it's going to create some abundance. A little bit of hard work, never hurt no one. If you have got physical ailments, I'm not seeing it being anything overly bad. It's just a case of, for some of you, it could just be an overweight problem. For some of you, you could have issues with arthritis. I'm not seeing it being anything that's going to actually stop you, though. With the strength in reverse, it's more like a weakness as a mental sort of thing. You know what I mean? And it's more like pessimism. If you think you can't do it, then guess what? You're not going to do it. If you actually get in that mentality and that frame of mind where, you know what, I'm going to do it, I'm gonna do it whether it kills me or not, because I know there is something really fucking good on the other side of this offer. And actually sort of rebalancing yourself, regrounding yourself, recentering yourself, you know, sort of getting in that right mindset in order to just tackle this head on. I feel like this is going to be good. I just feel like this is like an offer, but it involves a bit of physical routine to it, if that makes sense. But it's going to be good for you. It's going to be really good for your well-being as well. I feel like it's good. You should take it. Other than that, I've got these. The flirt card, Gemini, and the free yourself. And I feel like this free yourself is for the one that's dealing with the water sign. Or who's walking away from someone who's just really fucking dramatic and drinking and partying too much. I feel like that's what this is. I think you need to free yourself from this. And it's sort of like, listen, if someone's gone to figure out why you are the way you are, let them. Unless you want to actually come clean and tell them the truth, let them. Just free yourself from it. Otherwise, this is you doing with this with them. And you're walking away searching what's hidden. Maybe what's hidden shouldn't be found. Maybe it's just time to cut loose, Gemini. And then with flirt card, extend your light-hearted energy to others. So if this is you being extremely dramatic, lighten up, let go of the drama. Things don't need to be serious all the time. We can lighten the load just a little bit. And not be so pessimistic all the time. Like I said to you before, if you think something won't happen, guess what? It won't. If you get in the right mindset that it will, then it will. It's all about changing your mindset, changing your perception a little bit. That's what this is about. Okay, that's what I've got for Gemini. So, let's move on to Aquarius. And I've got a couple of Aquarians watching, waiting for theirs. So let's get started with Aquarius. If any of this is resonating, you want a private reading, I'll leave all the details in the description to book in through email. Also, I'm on Facebook, you guys. Add me. I will leave the link in the description. I will defo leave the link in the description. Make sure you do add me, because I'm putting weekly readings on for you guys as of Monday. And don't forget, I'm also doing the Monday Fun Day this week as well. I didn't do it last week because I was away. I'm in a bit of a break with my family, but I'm back now, so it's all Rugrats I go. Back to normal. Right, Aquarius. Mid-month, mid-August for Aquarius. Right, let's see what you got, you guys. The Moon in the right weight position. The King of Cups. Some of you are dealing with Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. The Four of Swords, and this flipped out, Two of Wands. And the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Some of you, either a water sign's not been overly clear about your motives, or you've not been overly clear about a Scorpio's motives, and I'll see that there's been a bit of a fallout, and maybe some of you have not known what to do about it, but I don't actually see you turning your backs on this just yet. I've got a Knight of Wands in the reverse. Some of you could be dealing with fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. I've got the Nine of Pentacles. I've got the Four of Pentacles. And the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Last but not least, the Five of Wands. Okay, you guys have definitely been arguing with someone. Let's throw some romance angels before I begin. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. And release your ex. Time has come to clear your energy. So, Angela, unfortunately, that's sometimes how this works, especially when I've got people watching live. Their energy tends to come through really easily. So yes, but this is overall for all Aquarians that this will resonate with. So I'm going to try and break this down a little bit into two separate messages, but I sort of feel like this is a whole sort of thing. Excuse me. I've had a nasty cough these last couple of days. So Some of you have been rowing with a water sign, trying to lay it to rest. Either you've hid something from them or they've hid something from you. Someone's trying to lay it to rest, but they're being very indecisive about whether or not they're going to actually sort of back away and leave it alone. I don't feel like you can. I just don't feel like you can. So, and this is the problem right here, something being hidden about a water. Now, the thing is, this character's come up as the King of Cups in the right way position. This guy depicts unconditional love. Well, it doesn't matter who this person is to you guys. This person comes with unconditional love. And the moon here, I'm wondering if some, you know, don't get me wrong, there could be a water sign that's hid something from you. It could be that you that's hid something from a water sign as well. And the thing is, someone's trying to lay it to rest, but it's not easy. And don't forget, Kings and Masters of the Suit. And this really is care and love and, you know what I mean? This could be totally be a family member or a friend as well, you guys, don't forget. And then we've got these, the Two of Wands with the Eight of Cups in the reverse, not knowing whether or not to actually walk away, but in the end not feeling like you can. And it's like, I feel like at this point, it doesn't matter who is right or who is wrong. I think you've made your mind up. You can't just walk away from it. It means too much to you. I think that's what this is. I think that's why it's come across as the King of Cups. Because it means too much to you. Just to sort of poof, let it go. No matter what this is. But with the Knight of Wands, there's a lack of communication. So you guys are more than likely not talking at the minute. This is a definite fallout because I've got the Five of Wands. But the thing is, I've got the Resident Singleton card here with the Nine of Pentacles. And I feel like this is feeling comfortable on your own turf, feeling comfortable in your own skin, on your own. You're quite self-sufficient, Aquarians are anyway. But I do see you still trying to hang on. But this isn't such a bad thing. It's like, it's releasing anxiety, it's releasing that nightmare. I feel like the nightmare's over. I feel like that's why this is in the reverse, because this has already happened. This isn't something that's about to happen. I feel like this has already happened. This argument, this tiff has happened. The only problem is I am seeing more conflict in the near future. I'm not seeing someone letting this go easily. And I think it's because someone's deceived someone. Someone's not quite told the truth. I feel like that's what's hidden here, Aquarius. Someone's not quite been honest. And I feel like whether it's you with them or them with you, someone's trying to release either you or you them. And it's like, I can see that this is you that doesn't really want to turn your back on this. Julie, your Cancer sun got someone pregnant. He thinks you don't know, but you do. Yeah. Which makes sense because you can't turn your back on family. You know, this could totally be family. Or friends. This is a row. This is an argument that's waiting to happen. I feel like someone knows. It's exactly as I said it. It's like something's hidden here, but someone knows. And the King of Cups, you know, whether it's the page, the knight, the queen more so, or the king, they're very intuitive people, these water signs. I'm one of them. They tend to know more than they should. And it's like trying to lay it to rest. I feel like this could be the secret. Them trying to, or you trying to lay the secret to rest. Not wanting to actually sort of come clean. Not wanting to say you want to take it to, like the card sillily depicts, take it to the grave. But it's sort of like more just about, I'm not going to say anything. Not mid-month at least. And it still leaves someone begging the question, what do I do about this? Because I know something's hidden. Well, what do I do about it? I know there's an argument. I know there's no communication, but I'm hanging on. How can I release the anxiety? How can I release the nightmare? I feel like this is your overall advice. You've got two options. If someone's lied to you, or someone's not being honest with you, maybe this is about digging up the truth and confronting it head on. Or releasing it completely. Ignore the ex part. Some of you it will be an ex. But letting it go, in other words, releasing it. Clearing your energy. And waiting for the truth to come out anyway, because it looks like it might. All I'm going to say to you guys is, if you push someone, you may face the conflict. I feel like this is one of them things where you just have to sort of let it come out in the wash in its own sweet time. If you're the ones that are hiding something or haven't been entirely honest with someone, the worst thing that you can do is to push this person. Because if they know that you've not been honest, but maybe you've not declared the whole truth, maybe you are trying to hide it, but they know, and maybe you've been denying anything, but deep down you know you have, this is more about letting go of the nightmare of this. Don't turn your back on it completely. Hang on to it, definitely. That's what the advice here is saying. But at the same time, where it says the Five of Wands is the confrontation card, if this person confronts you, don't continue to lie. Because they will know the truth anyway. They're just waiting for you to admit it. Just the same as you may be waiting for them to admit it. They may be waiting for you to admit it. And I feel like the longer this lie goes on, the more upfront this conflict is going to be. I feel like that's where this is coming from. And I feel like that's the best advice I can give for you guys, is to sort of either wait. If someone's lying to you, just wait. They may come clean eventually. If you're the one that's lying to someone and they confront you, tell the truth. That's I can't do anything about anybody else. All I can do is for you guys who I'm reading to now. And I feel like that's where I can leave this now. So yeah. Right then. If any of this has resonated, you want to go a little bit deeper on this, feel free to email me and I'll be happy to book you in. I'll leave the email in the description. Also, feel free to add me on Facebook. I'll leave the link for that in the description as well. And don't forget to join me on Monday for Monday Fun Day. Yes, you guys, Monday Fun Day's back. Took a break last week and it killed me to do it, but I had to. I'm back this week, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, you lot, I'm going to wish you all the best for mid-month, and I'll be back after the around the 21st for your end of month readings. In the meantime though, you lot, you take care, see you soon, love you lots, bye, mwah.